Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what you don't see coming. What is coming your way? What's coming in? Anything unexpected? What is the energy surrounding you? Or what does spirit want you to know at this time? So let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what the cards are saying. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. I'm so grateful. Spirit, please share with me for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to hear for my Aries today? What is coming in that maybe we don't know? I am listening for you now. I have goody two shoes. That felt like somebody who isn't making a move and you want them to make a move. It's like, I have a crush on you. I wish you'd make a move. Taking it slow. A little bit of breadcrumbing. Let's see where we're going. I'm waiting for you to make a move. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. That's funny. That happens all the time. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like I'm waiting. I mean, that's how it came into me. It's like this person, I'm waiting for somebody to make a move. And I'm like, are they ever going to make a move? Are they going to move this forward? Are they just going to flirt with me forever or lead me on? A little bit of breadcrumbing, like I said. Daydreaming. I've been daydreaming about this person. Maybe I'm putting too much thought into this person. There's something special about you. Okay, so I feel like this person is giving you energy, but they haven't taken the action, and that's what we want to see happen. I'm giving you energy, I'm talking to you, I'm flirting with you, maybe eye contact, interest. So you're like, what is going on? You know, are you interested or not? So sometimes you just have to, pull the trigger. I have intelligence. Okay, so use your own intelligence. What do you think is going on? Intuitively, what are you feeling also? And I'm carrying a flame for you. So obviously this person has a thing for you. Okay. But we needed to move forward. We definitely needed to move forward. Okay. I have a thing for you. All right. So let's see what the cards are saying. Take a walk with me. Now that just felt like a date. That just felt like maybe we met for a cup of coffee, then we go for a walk afterwards. Maybe we're somewhere where you can walk around like downtown, or there's a park nearby, something like that. All right, Spirit, please share with me. Take a walk. Let's see. I have a 7 of Wands. I have a 10 of Swords. I have a 4 of Swords. Somebody's getting over. It could be too soon for somebody. I have a Queen of Cups. I don't feel like it has anything to do with you. I feel that on the other side, it's either this person's just not quite ready to jump into another relationship yet. They think they are. It's almost like they're dipping their toe in the water. But there's a part of me that's saying, I just ended something and I'm just kind of cooling it. I'm not chasing. I'm not really pursuing. I'm just kind of hanging out with myself right now, and I'm okay with that. So I would rather have somebody that isn't chasing you and then changes their minds that I wasn't ready. The 7 of Wands is a little bit of I feel like this person's trying to push through this energy somehow. I feel that they're definitely attracted to you. I feel like they see the interest. I think that they know you want them to make a move. And they're trying to push through this energy of do I need more time, or do I take something that's in front of me because of divine timing and trust that spirit's timing is better than my timing, which is probably what's going on. It's one of those relationships where they come into your life a little bit sooner than you thought they would come in. Okay, that you thought, well, you know what, I'll just kind of see what's out there. And then next thing you know, you meet somebody great. And you're like, oh, I thought I was going to date around for a little while. So I feel like they're kind of doing that battle. But, you know, do I walk away because I promised myself I was not going to get serious with anybody? Just because that's what I thought I was supposed to do? Or do I look at what's being put in front of me with this Queen of Cups and say, I don't know if I should just trust divine timing and trust maybe God knows better than I do right now, as far as who should be in my life or when they're coming into my life. Bottom of the deck, I have a Two of Cups. So I'm going to take that, and I have a Two of Wands and a Page of Swords. I'm going to go with these for a second because I really feel like this person is on the fence. I think they're very interested in you. The Spirit just confirmed they've made promises to themselves, okay, that maybe they got divorced not too long ago. They broke up with somebody not too long ago, that they just weren't going to jump into something. And maybe you're the first one that's come along. And they're saying, oh, you know, am I going to put myself right back into a relationship? And I just got out of a relationship and I didn't have time to be alone. I didn't have time to be with myself. But at the same time, again, it's a battle within somebody. But what if this is somebody really great? Do I want to say no to it? You know, divine timing, you don't get to decide who you fall in love with or when. And sometimes, yeah, I mean, if you're really, really not ready for it, then you say, I'm not ready for it, which I think this is what this person is doing. I feel like they're breadcrumbing. I feel like they're dipping the toe into it. They're not that they're stringing you along. I have a Knight of Cups. They're showing romantic interest, is how I want to say it. But they're definitely not taking action where it's an official date, we're dating, we're intimate. So it doesn't feel like it's moving forward. It feels like a lot of flirting. But they're keeping it going because they don't want to lose the opportunity with you. So it is a little bit of a stringing along. Okay. Breadcrumbing, stringing along. You have to either put an end to it and say, hey, shit or get off the pot. Or, you know, I'm dating other people. I'm not going to wait around for you. If you're not ready, great. I'm going to date other people. If I meet somebody else in the meantime, so be it. That's meant to be. And if I don't, and you come back when you're ready and I'm still available, then maybe that will be a better time. But you're not going to wait around for this person. And I think that they're trying to figure themselves out. You could be the best thing that's ever happened to them. Am I going to let the best thing that's ever happened to me go because I have a rule in my head that I'm not going to date anybody right now? You know, or do I trust spirit? What are they going to do? I have well-being, healing, resting, boundaries. I feel like they've put themselves into, I'm going to give myself a period of time. And you came in before that period of time was over. So they're still trying to play out that, 6 months or year or whatever. But do you want to wait around a year for this person to be able to have said, I took a year before I got into another relationship? Do you want them to string you along for a year? I would say if they don't start to move forward, then they aren't ready. They aren't ready. Yes, it will happen. Okay. It's the right decision. This is the answer you've been seeking. So there is a part of me that says, am I going to let the best one, a good thing get away? And maybe it's not the best timing, but maybe it's perfect timing for us. Who am I to judge? I didn't always make the right decisions. I've been wrong before. I've gone down wrong paths before. So do I surrender to that spirit maybe knows better for me? Probably. I just want to see them pick up pace. I have blessings. I feel spoiled. I feel I have good health. I have prosperity. Maybe they're starting to see you as a blessing that has been placed in their life, that this timing, although it's not what they thought, it's ultimately the best thing that ever happened to them. That Seven of Wands is kind of, they're trying to push through something, not give up on something. So it's either I'm not going to give up on, I want to have a relationship with somebody someday. I want to have a healthy relationship. So they're trying to push through that, do I have all the answers? Do I know everything? Or do I kind of surrender to spirit and say, maybe spirit knows better than I do? I would say that that's probably what they're going through right now. There's a part of me that feels they're going to give in, that this breadcrumbing will stop. Because I feel like if you give them an inkling that you're moving on, it probably will be enough for them to start to take action. I have regret. Now it's, do I want to lose you? Do I want to let you walk away? Do I want you to meet somebody else? Just remember, we have that little window of time where we're both available, and somebody else can meet somebody else in the meantime and say, I really like the person I'm with. You snooze, you lose. And I gave you a chance. I have passion. I'm attracted to you. It's not every day that we're attracted to somebody. So keep that in mind. When you find somebody that you're actually interested in, use that as a clue, because you could walk by 10,000 people and no way in heck that you'd be interested in anybody. But that one person that you're attracted to, that you have chemistry with, because there's definitely something going on. I have a thing for you, and there's this string kind of, I'm stringing you along with flirting and interest, and they're showing interest, but they're not making a move. So they definitely are attracted to you. I'm daydreaming about you. So you're in their thoughts. I would say give them a little bit more time. Okay, be patient. I know you don't want to hear that, but try to be patient. I have confusion. They're trying to just figure out, am I ready to, hey, I'm going to give them a little bit of credit, because I would rather them take their time and think about it before they start love bombing you and jumping in, and I'm totally into this and I want a relationship, and then turning around in a month and saying, I really wasn't ready for this. I shouldn't have started this because now I'm really a mess, But I want you to give them a little bit more time. If you feel like you're still being strung along, then I would say that time's up. I'm not waiting. We don't wait. We don't chase. We don't wait here. So I'm going to say it's somebody's got to make a move. Are they going to make a move, spirit? I have a Hierophant. I feel like they're going to listen to their higher power. I really do. I think they're going to surrender. I think that they're going to say, this person's been put in my life at this time for a reason. Even if it doesn't make sense to me, the timing, it could be perfect timing. So I think they're going to surrender. I have a 5 of Wands. They're battling themselves more than anything. I have a 5 of Swords. Yeah, they're getting to a stage where they're trying to push through this inner battle they have. They're attracted to you. I have a 9 of Cups. Will I be happy? Will I be happy in this relationship? We don't know until we try. So you gotta at some point surrender. There's a surrender is like a big word for me in this particular reading for some reason. So I'm surrendering to the unknown. And I feel like sometimes that's all we have to do, you know, the leap of faith that we talk about. Spirit, a couple more cards, please. I have a son. Yeah, I'm going to surrender to this new beginning. Thank you, Spirit. And I have a 4 swords. So it's in the bottom of the deck. I have a chariot. So I need to come out of this kind of healing energy, surrender to this beginning, and then move forward with it. So I do feel that. But I don't think it's easy. You know, sometimes we have it in our head in a perfect world. Yeah, it'd be nice if I met somebody in 6 months from now. You know, it'd be nice if I met somebody and, you know, I'm going to wait a couple of years. What if the person comes in, you know, earlier? Or what if the person comes in, you know, years from now? So you don't have control over that. And I guess Spirit just wants to remind us, Spirit, ultimately, where are we going to end up? Let's see what our feelings are going to be. I think this person is going to surrender. I'm going to surrender to something, someone, God, Spirit knows better than I do. That's what's going on. Thank you, Spirit. I feel we are fated to be together. So do they admit it? You intimidate me. Maybe you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're too good to be true. I want to have kids. For those of you that would love to be married and still have a family, I will be calling you soon. Okay, so at the beginning I'm waiting for them to make a move. I will be calling you soon. And I love these cards only because sometimes the shooting stars really, really jump out at me. And they just really jumped out at me with those little shooting stars. So this is what I've been wishing for. I just want you to call me and let's go out and talk. I'm not asking you to marry me tomorrow. I'm asking you to, instead of just flirting with me and stringing me along and breadcrumbing me, let's spend some time together and see if there's anything real. You've got my heart. You got to put in the effort. You can't just skip to ahead in time to we're in a relationship that's working and we're madly in love. There's a lot of steps in between. So, but we will get to the stage where you've got my heart. I like that. You have it all. Why do you want me? So a little bit of insecurity there that in the past I've made some bad decisions. You know, are you sure you want me? Are you sure that I'm the person that you're interested in? You know, so that's a little bit of insecurity there, probably because some other people have pushed them away for some reason, or they feel like they got pushed away or abandoned, but it's not you. I want to see you now. So here's the action. That's all we're asking for. We're just asking for them to take action. So they have to surrender. And that's when I feel like they finally say, okay, you know what? I don't want you to be the one that gets away either. That's probably going to be the deciding factor, that you have the potential to meet somebody else. If they say no and they don't move on this, they could lose you to somebody else. And that would probably be the deciding factor. Let's put this out into the universe. I'm going with they surrender and they take action. I'm going to go with that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate those. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels here on YouTube, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel. I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I did today, and we'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.